The timing on this could not have been any better. JackFrags, a large, huge YouTuber with 4 million subs. Oh, he's grown. It was 3 million last time I checked. Closing in on 4 million subscribers, was playing Star Citizen and had a good time. The irony is, the last video I made was another content creator for Star Citizen who is taking a break because there's just nothing to do in the game and he's bored. And I mentioned in that video how there are thousands of new players coming into the game every single week, and they have fresh eyes and everything is new and exciting to them. And so I love the fact that this video just came out because it's a perfect example of what I was saying. So here's JackFrag experiencing Star Citizen, and he's playing it with 2 Angry Gamers TV who are Star Citizen vets, as I will explain why in a second. So let's roll in the beginning, and we'll stop and pause and talk as we go.
Get into it.
And you know what, let's go full screen because this is kind of pretty, right? There we go, much better.
I've got no idea what I'm doing.
Well, the first thing is get to the TAs of Spaceport.
So here's the thing. In Star Citizen, there is no minimap. And how many times have you, I'm too embarrassed to say how many times happened to me, but I like to think I know my way around the landing zones, but I swear, Lorville, I get lost every second or third time I go there. Very embarrassing to say, but I get lost. So there's no minimap, and you have to rely on the signs. There's yellow signs over there that tell you where to go. So it's pretty confusing for new players.
Central line. That's where I'm at now.
So he's looking for the spaceport.
Yeah,
and where does he end up?
If there's going
Should I get back on the train? Oh god, I'm just gonna leave. Hold on.
Get on the other train.
Yeah, you go across and get the other one.
No shame.
Okay, I'm gonna get on the other train.
There's no shame. The amount of times that's happened to me also, I end up in the business district instead of the spaceport all the time.
Customs area. You are leaving a green zone.
What do you want, a sniper rifle?
So this is how we know that the 2 guys he's playing with, 2 Angry Gamers, are Star Citizen veterans because of this.
Give me an assault rifle, Will.
Wait for it.
And some grenades.
Not grenades. We don't need to have anyone with
No
any
grenades!
on the vehicle.
Dodgy.
So the joke is, well, it's not a joke, it's a persistent, ongoing bug in Star Citizen that rule of thumb is don't carry grenades because if you ever use them, it looks like you're throwing them. But in actual fact, the grenade persists in your hand. It doesn't go and it blows up in your hand and you die. If not that, it just drops to the ground instead of being thrown. There's been a long history of bugs with grenades to the point where we just say, don't touch grenades. And so that's the lesson there.
Grenades are dodgy. They sometimes just stick to your hand after
Yeah,
you
and
throw
then they
them.
just blow up. There's
Exactly
just no
what I
need for
said.
that.
Why is this man walking into the wall?
They always
Just ignore that man walking in the wall. He's always doing that. So here's a good clip right here.
This kid's just fully scuffed, Jack, that's why.
He's going to take you in his weird alien spaceship
so-
and bring us me.
His friend's pulling up the Banu Defender now. So listen to Jack's reaction when he sees the Banu Defender for the first time.
Sweet. Nice environments though, it looks great.
Environment's beautiful.
What, is this your ship?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's very alien-y, isn't it?
Alien boy, gold alien boy.
It's massive, Will.
I don't like
It's not actually, it's not massive, it's tiny.
So the joke here is that the Banu Defender is a small ship. Well, technically it's listed as medium, but there are ships multiple times. There's a bigger ship called a Banu Merchantman, and this ship fits inside that bigger ship multiple times. It can, but it has its own cargo bay for it, its own hangar bay in there. So, but he's right. It does look large in that light of a single or 2-seater ship. It's big. I mean, you walk inside it, there's beds, there's a lot happening there. And the first time you see it, it is big.
And you can easily accidentally take control of it, so watch out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna press anything.
Door closes. Reaction.
Oh my god.
Just the ramp closing. Just the ramp closing. You know, it's impressive. So this is interesting. Okay, the pilot here is going to walk into the right-hand side. Does this not bug everyone? I go, why are you walking to the right? Then oh, okay, they're British. Because that's the side that the steering was on in England. Right?
Is this supposed to look like aliens?
So if you don't know, the Banu Defender has left and right cockpits, and I just walk straight in. I go right to the left one. I go directly to the left cockpit because North America, right? So it's kind of when I saw him walk out, why is he walking to that one? I mean, you can. There's no law against it. But I just found that as an interesting tidbit. So how impressive do you think a sitting animation and the chair spinning is? Is it something you actually care about as an old back anymore? Probably not, but listen to Jack.
Whoa.
It's cool. It
That was
is.
awesome, Will.
It really is. All right, so the Barrier Defender has a unique quantum travel animation. It's very pretty. I mean, all of them are very nice, but the unique ones on the Xion and the Banu. So here's Jack discovering what that looks like for the first time, and listen to his excitement here.
No, we're in quantum.
What's quantum? Oh my god.
If you want to get in the seat.
It's a quantum
Look at the particle effects. I mean, if you have a big screen in front of you, this is incredibly beautiful.
verse. You want me to get in the seat?
Well, probably not actually. That's probably a bad idea, isn't it?
I'm getting in, I don't care what you say.
It is one of the more unique
Whoa.
quantum travel animations. It is very cool.
I'm not going to press anything, Will. Oh my god, this actually looks incredible.
It does.
What the hell? That's so cool.
It is. You know, it's refreshing to hear the excitement, especially coming from a large YouTuber like this when they see Star Citizen. And you have to admit, the game is beautiful. A lot of things we take for granted. The base game itself is incredibly huge and wide and beautiful, as Jack is discovering. And speaking of discovering, all right, they've landed on, I forget what moon this is. They're doing one of those derelict box delivery missions. And he's just looking around, so listen to his comments.
We've got the quantum drive for that, Jack.
So is this whole planet explorable?
Yeah, but I wouldn't see there's any.
Well, there's going to be nothing on it.
Well, the sense of scale is just incredible.
It is. Do you remember the first time we landed on the procedural planet? It's massive, and just the idea that you can walk anywhere. You see a mountain, you can walk that mountain. You see a valley somewhere, you can walk the valley. You can circumvent an entire moon or planet if you wanted to, walk the way around. Now, there's not many outposts. I mean, there are a fair amount of outposts, but they're pretty far spread. They'll be adding more things as the game improves, but most of the moons are pretty barren. There are points of interest, like this box delivery mission they're doing right now. And yeah, there'll be a lot more to explore in the years going forward, but the game is massive, and we tend to forget that also. Okay. In this clip here, he's about to discover Desync, and that's something that a lot of the FPS players and the dogfighters are familiar with, but let's see how he finds it.
Jack, you just shot me!
Oh, well, let me go back a second. Hang on.
He's just standing
Okay,
around
he's
firing
playing with the
it.
turrets.
No! Jack!
I'll stop.
They're very cool.
Back on
nice
the ship.
lighting.
Let me test out my gun.
Yeah, watch this. Here we go.
Certainly.
Jack, you just shot me!
How? I would...
So he shot straight ahead, and Bong 3H here was way off to the right, as you can see. But he goes, "You shot me. Those bullets hit me." There's a pretty bad desync issue. I don't know if he really did get shot, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was, because where you see the character on the screen to where he is in real life, depending on how bad your server is, it's possible that the desync was that bad that he actually did get shot. Now that's an issue which is going to require server meshing a lot more to take care of, but again, it's one of the more major bugs that we deal with on a daily basis.
was hit firing. You were miles away from me, Adam. Adam, you were literally on the right-hand side of my screen.
Yeah, there's a lot of desync in this game. Actually, I wouldn't advise just firing your gun like for no reason.
All right, this next clip here is Jack getting a crime stat because he killed someone.
Okay, so because I murdered that man and he didn't forgive me, I've got a bounty on my head, which means that other players can come and try and kill me.
So the top right-hand side, see the icon with like the target on a man's head? That is your crime stat. So I believe that's a crime stat 3 he has over there. And what the game does is it generates missions now for bounty hunters. If you're playing as a bounty hunter in the game, you get a mission saying JackFrag has committed a felony. You must go hunt him down. So players will now come and hunt you down. They have the marker on you and they'll come hunt you down.
And the only way to get rid of that bounty is to go and take this card, which is called a Tiger Claw, to a government station and hack in, wipe my slate clean, and then I can do missions again.
So here they are pulling up to Port Korea. They're trying to fight off some NPCs. I think maybe it was a player ship that they tried to fire at. Nothing really happened there. And there's supposed to be turrets shooting at them as they approach. And I think that should happen any second now.
As soon as you leave.
They're back.
Here they are parking their Cutlass and about to disembark on EVA. Now, the first time you did EVA, how exciting was that, right? So here we go.
Still moving a little
Jack's
bit.
going to go EVA
there we
now.
go. Oh, don't go yet. What are you doing?
Take that leap.
Whee! How do you do that?
Remag, you're defending our ship then while we go and sort out our crime stat.
Okay, here we go.
Jump out.
Out into the cold, vast darkness of space.
Yeah, this is a spacesuit. You're all in space.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
You know, something as small
So we gotta
as
go there to that
jumping
pla-
out the ship into EVA, which we take for granted so much, but it's impressive. Come on. You're out in the open abyss. The very, very first time you jumped off a platform on a space station and just floated around. How cool was that, right? So, yeah, that first feeling you take off jumping off into EVA, it is an exciting one. It is.
Platform. God, it's so quiet and weird.
True.
Loading requested records.
So they're going in, they're trying to clear crime stat, and I just want to point something out, and it's a small detail, but a very important one. The screen that Bong 3H is seeing here is the screen that everyone sees. It's not client-side. It's only that Bong is the only one who can see the screen. What he sees is what everyone in that room can see on that screen. Right? Here we go.
Aggravated assault and homicide. Dismiss.
You see, he's working the screen. You can see the pop-ups.
dismiss all
Reason
that.
for dismart.
This is, again, something which we take for granted, which they worked on for a long time before it was implemented. And it's a small detail, but pretty important for realism, right? Let's fast forward towards the end here with a wonderful example of emergent gameplay. What's happened is the ramp on their Cutlass Black stopped working for some reason, and they called in a friend to try help them get back into their ship. So what he's going to try to do is to maneuver himself in a way that they can jump in. Let's watch what happens. I think you guys know what's going to happen.
So our friend Adam turned up and decided to see if he could help us by putting his ship in a position where we could climb up it and jumping through the sides.
Okay, this is good.
It never ends well.
Okay, down. Well, no, much further, closer and down. That's fine. That's fine there. That's fine there. Stay there. Don't move. They're scaling your ship.
How do we scale it?
think
On
they're
the
gonna do
wing?
Up the wing, yeah.
I just
Oh well,
try to
that's
jump
not
up the
really,
wing and get
gonna
back
work.
into
Is
the
it?
Cutlass.
Ow.
But that's the wrong shape. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh my god, what the hell?
Why did you do that?
I thought I could flip you in. Hang on.
No,
I'll
it's not
reposition.
over. Hang on.
You need to just put the wing closer to it rather than the nose. That's
Hang
it.
on then.
Careful!
No!
whoa.
Your wings off! Your
I
wings
know
off!
you've seen it. Oh my god!
Great ending. Wonderful video. I think it's awesome seeing JackFrags give Star some time, and I really hope to see him put more time into it. Comments are pretty good. I don't see much hate here at all. This community seems very nice. Everyone seems to say nice things about it. And enjoyed it. Hey, look who it is, Morphologist. So that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed JackFrags' video, Star Citizen. I hope we see more of him. I'm curious to know how many people this video probably convinced to back the game now. But the point I want to make also is those of you that are burning out, it's okay. But I just want to remind you how simple the small things you overlook are to some people, as JackFrag has shown us here. And with that, guys, if you enjoyed my coverage of this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, your comments below appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one.